Trump thinks after the tariff dividend, there will still be excess money left over, and he will use that money to pay down the national debt. Trump really believes that trillions of dollars in investments are also coming in, and it's all the handiwork of his tariff war. And that's why the US is trapped in an eternal debt problem. It's another signal that the debasement of the dollar isn't over yet. Besson is afraid of giving the money as cash, but Trump wants to cut everyone a nice big stimulus check. And that's why markets are rising, not because the economy is booming, but because the dollar is doomed and everyone is trying to front run what's to come. Rich people are buying up a ton of assets and everyone else is following suit. Now, while this is happening, China is making their own moves to corner the Western financial system, and they are doing it using gold. Now, Beijing is trying to make their country the center of gold trading. To do this, you need to attract global investors in, and there's nothing better than to boost your own domestic production. China is already the world's biggest producer of gold, but it's still rising higher and higher. Chinese gold output has increased by 1.4% in the first 3 quarters. In contrast, in the US, only debt and deficits are rising. As China increases their gold production, it allows them to break further away from Western gold markets. When China mines gold, they buy up their own local production. You don't really see them export much out to the world. Look at the trends of the top gold producing countries. China has been quietly producing and stockpiling thousands of tons of gold over the decades. Production is up by 8% and they're still at the top spot. Russia's production has also flown to the moon. Moscow is now mining 330 tons a year. Other countries like Australia and Canada are also producing more gold. But look at US production. It has fallen by over 32% to just 158 tons a year. This is bad, especially if the paper markets break or if a gold revaluation happens. Does the US have enough gold to settle their obligations? And if countries decide to pull out their gold from American vaults, can they really get their physical bullion out? And all these are big questions. You throw in the threat of sanctions and confiscations, it's a no-brainer what would happen. An exodus of wealth will occur.